Kel Breezy, coming live from my office while I'm typing in review of Iron Man. Pew, pew, pew. Iron Man, the movie that kicked off the whole MCU. Yes, not the first Marvel comic movie, but the one that kicked off the whole MCU thing, you know what I mean? So, Tony Stark, played by Robert Downey Jr. Fun fact, he wasn't one of the initial people that they wanted to play Tony Stark. And they had guys like Tom Cruise. This is like to get you there. Nicolas Cage. You know, he was supposed to play Superman for Tim Burton back in the day, but thank God that never happened. Don't believe me? Look it up on YouTube. It's a fact. It is, seriously. Oh man, dude, could you imagine Nicolas Cage being Iron Man? I am Iron Man. Oh my God. You saw how he just really just messed up the Ghost Rider character, in my opinion. In the Wicker Man remake. No, not the bees, not the bees. Oof. Tom Cruise, okay, but I think he even tried to be too cool or too. He would try too hard. It just seemed like Robert Downey Jr. came natural. This was like the role character was fit for Robert Downey Jr. because some of the story with Tony Stark, it was kind of playing off of some events in Robert Downey Jr.'s own personal life, you know, his troubled past and all that. And this was a kind of a redemption movie, not just for the Tony Stark character, but for Robert Downey Jr. This really put him back on the map as a solid, guaranteed great actor. Like, I felt like this role was just for him because he knocked out the ballpark with like the greatest of ease, like easy money for him, man. This was like easy money. This movie took like 17 years of being in, like put into work before it actually got into production. Like 17 years. I think they said by like in 1990 was talk for it. But this movie was pushed because this was really made for kids. But as everyone knows, everybody loves this movie. This is an endless classic. Now, this is a redemption story. The reason I say a redemption story because if you go and look at it, this is Tony Stark. You know, he's a weapons dealer, a weapons seller for the United States military. That's what he does. That's what his dad does. And he said it best. And his father said it too. Your best weapon is a weapon you only have to use once. And he was like displaying the Jericho missile when everything kicked off when he got kidnapped. He was just finished displaying his new missile for the military. There is a redemption because he found out that his weapons were being sold to the enemy, to terrorists, to bad guys, to murderers, killers, kidnappers, rapists, you name it. His weapons. He didn't know that. He thought he was just working for the military, making bukus and bukus of money. Ain't like most billionaire companies when big boss or somebody decide we're going a different route, then they're going to mess up their money. They get in their feelings, they want to shut them down. And guess what? Tony had to realize that, man, the one person that was betraying him was right beside him the whole time. Family friend, Obadiah. You know, the guy was holding the company down till Tony Stark came back, you know, after Howard Stark passed. Obadiah was running the show a little bit. And then when Tony Stark came back at 21, you know, he graduated from MIT at 17. But then, you know, Tony came over and I already knew it. When I first saw this movie, I knew Obadiah was bitter and mad because I'm running things. Here comes his son come back. And I mean, he kept rich, but, you know, power. It means everything to a lot of people. It's power. It's not even about, you know, who we belong to, who the company belong to. But this movie, it showed, man, how you can redeem yourself and can't trust everybody that's close to you. Think that's a friend or a family member. You can't trust them. He redeemed himself, you know, he decided, hey, we're no longer doing weapons. This company went a different direction because my weapons are being used in the wrong way against the wrong people. Innocent people are getting killed by my weapons. Caused an uproar, and it was cool to see how he made the first Iron Man suit in the cave using scraps and parts of his weapons. And then when he got back home, of course he got back home, guys. Come on, you knew that. This Iron Man, you think he gonna die in a cave? Too smart. How he made his first suit, how he figured out how to make it fly, how to shoot blasters. He fixed that icing problem that Obadiah didn't. It was just cool origin story. It was real redemption. And how he made the suit and the colors and how people still doubting him. Like, you just saying that good, bro, because, you know, you having post-traumatic syndrome. You know, it's okay. It's okay. You get back to your old self. And everybody thought he was doing it when he found out that his weapons were being sold under his nose and that Obadiah was secretly working with the enemy. Obadiah even went so far as to like temporarily paralyze him with some technique, some gadget. Shut him down, can't move. And he took the arc reactor that was keeping Tony Stark pretty much alive, because when he got kidnapped, the explosion, like some shrapnels was getting inside his body, and the arc reactor was keeping the shrapnels, metal shrapnels, getting to his heart. But that arc reactor that was in his chest was keeping him alive. Obadiah stole that so he can use his own suit, because the scraps that was found in the desert of the original Iron Man suit was found, and Obadiah using it, upgraded, made it real big and bulky. And S.H.I.E.L.D. If anybody can tell me what S.H.I.E.L.D. stands for, I know, because I'm doing this video. It's just too many words, some big words I can't really say. So when I say I can't pronounce. Whatever. Don't judge me. Blast. Anyway, Tony Stark had a backup. I'm gonna say this. Terrence Howard was in this movie. He played Rhodey. Those who don't know, because everybody's seen Don Cheadle playing Rhodey now, James Rhodes. I just couldn't take him serious in this movie. Just like I can't take him serious in too many roles. Like this role, just I can't. It didn't fit him. The reason he got replaced because he said, she said, it was issues on set with him and Robert Downey Jr. working together, and money issues. He pretty much got fired because of Robert Downey Jr. Who cares? Glad. Don Cheadle does a better job anyway. I just can't take him serious. Like every time I see Terrence, I think of Hustle and Flow. We all know we don't take that movie serious when we all laugh at him. Come on, man. That ain't how we say man in Memphis, man. That's why I can never take Empire seriously. So I just feel like I was thumbs up for getting him out of there. Yeah. Terrence Howard. Yeah, remember in the line in Iron Man when he looked at the Mark II suit, he looked at it. Next time, baby. Next time. Won't be a next time for him. This movie is Iron Man, not Iron Man. The climax movie, this also kicked off the intimate relationship between Pepper Potts and Tony Stark. And she really showed how much she really cares for him. And he really seen how much he cares for her. But she was a little, I admit, she had the right to be a little concerned. Because, you know, he a playboy, billionaire, genius, philanthropist. I can't say that word, but you know what I mean. He said. But yeah, and this, we also got Nick Fury after credit scenes. The Avengers is coming. Ah, yes. Like I said, this movie kicked off the MCU with so many great movies. Man, this movie came out in 2008, and it's still a great movie. It's still a timeless classic of a movie. Like, when I think of, like, movies, Marvel comic movies or comic book movies, the first movie, I put this up there with, like, movies like the Dark Knight trilogy, the first X-Men movie, you know what I mean? Like, the 1989 Batman movie, the first Superman movie. Like, this is just a great movie. And theatrical-wise release, it's the first movie. Gotcha. But timeline in the MCU, third movie. Can you guess what the first one is? I gotta go. It's time to go avenge J.A.R.V.I.S.